you think This Is good?
No.
Interesting. That was truthful. No spike whatsoever. Hello and welcome to This Is Austin.
No.
Are you a big filthy liar?
No, I'm not doing this. They didn't even print the label on the box straight. Lie detector machine, home lie detector machine. Why are there multiple stickers here? What's underneath the?
No.
What are you hiding? What's underneath the other sticker, Matt?
Lies. In our search on Amazon.com, maybe you've heard of it, I came across what I think might be the most ridiculous product on Amazon. I think this is absurd. So this right here is a USB polygraph lie detector test. Now, there are about 5 different versions of this in various price ranges. Your credit card can rest easy. I got the cheapest one.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for getting the worst version.
This is the home grade, and it goes all the way up to like police grade and then military grade, but mainly because they show the box and it's the same exact
It's the same box.
So yeah, I am interested in, I half want this to be military grade.
So here's the thing, artificial intelligence, pulse, breathing, sweat, body language. So the thing is, a real lie detector actually does use these things, although let's be clear, polygraphs aren't really useful and you can't use them in like court or anything, unlike every TV show tries to make it seem.
Since pretty much the invention of the polygraph, there's been a lot of dispute whether the science actually works. It does measure things, and there's no magical way to tell, like, yes, you're lying, no, you're not lying. What it does is it takes a list of controls and says, all right, I'm going to ask you, is your name Austin? Yes, no. It gets your pulse, your heart rate, what that is, your pulse, whatever. It takes all that information, and then it compares it to asking a question that's a lie. There's also the weird psychological aspect of it, is whether you believe it to be true or not. So I'm gonna ask Austin a bunch of questions, and we're gonna see if he's telling the truth.
I will be lying 100% of the time.
Well, you can't lie 100% of the time.
This makes good videos.
All right,
Matt, you're incredibly attractive and handsome.
I don't know if this is gonna work at all.
It's not. No, look, this is a USB lie detector from Amazon. It is not gonna work, but it has the trappings of something that will work.
That's why I've taken precautions. This one looks,
no!
This one looks a lot more official.
Oh, no! I hate the zappy things. Oh, God.
So this one,
I knew you were hiding something.
This one is severe vibration and yelling.
I don't think it's vibration. I bet it's gonna shock me. I hate the shocking. The shocking, look, we've done lots of videos where I've gotten shocked.
All right, if you wanna be lying 100% of the time, if you lied, you must be punished.
See, there's vibration mode, Matt. Let's use that. Let's not use current mode. I don't want any more current. USB polygraph 2.5.1. Click here to download. This, do you see this website? Can I just show this on the camera really quick? Look at what this website looks like right now. This is what we're working with. The first version of it came out in 2009, and they've just updated 2011, 2015, 16, 17, 17, 19. This came out in May 22nd, 2000.
Do you know how to read dates? Jeez.
I'm nervous, Matt.
Ooh, we are setting up a device. USB polygraph 3.
Great, I'm glad we're on the 3rd iteration of this.
All right, so for complete accuracy and authenticity, I think you need to be shirtless because we don't know if this is gonna be able to go through your shirt or whatnot. So take it off, boy. Take it off, boy. Take it off, boy.
All right, so I've now activated my skin galvanizer, my heart rate monitor, and my chesticular device.
Oh, okay. All right. We actually have something here. We have meters. It's metering something. I don't know what it is. So I am seeing something. I'm just gonna try.
Ow!
Oh!
Yeah, that hurt.
Oh, okay. So it at least does something. All right, we've confirmed it does something. I'm gonna hit start on this.
It's just gonna shock me.
It has red spike to you a little bit.
All right.
What? All right.
One at a time. One at a time. All right.
I'm gonna ask you the same questions.
Okay, I'm gonna be very calm. I'm gonna stare directly into the camera. I'm gonna do my best to lie for every question.
No, you can't. No, you have to answer truthfully. I've given you. I got some base questions for you.
Okay.
I will say that the pinch I gave you was significantly higher than the
I didn't get shocked. I was ready for the shock. I did not get shocked.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
All right. Have you ever felt sad?
Yes.
Have you ever used illegal drugs?
Yes.
Now, it did want me to ask you to elaborate on these to gain a confession.
I will pass on that particular observation.
You just admitted to it. If you tell us what you've done, I can I can cut you a deal and get you a lower sentence.
I'd like to speak to my attorney, please.
For the record, I'm gonna point out here, big old spike. Big old spike here. Woo!
I'm gonna return to baseline. I'm gonna answer truthfully so the lie detector can prove that I am a truth teller.
Do you think this is as good?
No.
Interesting. That was truthful. No spike whatsoever. Could not be any. Oh, here.
I'm laughing now.
We got a spike now of him laughing at how bad he thinks this is. Please state your middle name.
Jeremiah.
Huh. That was a lie.
I don't know why that would be a lie.
That was a big lie, according to this spike.
Does it even start with a J?
Yes.
No, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Did you try to lie to me today?
No.
So that was a lie, and so is the J. But they are much smaller spikes. So
Less conclusive. Probably means I'm telling the truth.
have you told me the complete truth since we have been talking?
Yes.
Analyzing. That was a lie. Right there. Right there. Do you know the rapper Logic?
Yes.
That's the truth. Please tell me what Logic is like.
A very pleasant guy. A very charismatic guy. Very, very kind.
It's hard for me to keep myself down here.
Yeah, I think a big part of this, if you're actually doing it legitimately, is
Yes.
you gotta just be very calm and no
Yes.
laughing and just be very serious.
Right. Are you sponsored by Apple?
No.
Uh-oh. Little tiny spot. No, I think that's just you talking.
So I'm not sponsored by Apple. I'm telling the truth yet again.
We'll find out in the next one.
Okay.
Are you sponsored by Microsoft?
I have been.
So there's fluctuation and hesitation, but you admit to it.
Well, it's not a yes or no answer.
Please elaborate.
The last time I was sponsored by Microsoft was we did a build for Karl Anthony Towns with iJustine, and that was 3 or 4 months ago.
What about before that?
Before that, we actually did another PC build for them for the game Grounded.
Okay. Have you ever thought about firing Ken?
Yes.
It's about as baseline as it gets. Just flat. Have you ever thought about firing me?
Yes.
That one spiked a little bit. Right there. Do you actually just enjoy having your shirt off on camera all the time?
No.
It's the truth. That's the truth. The machine has detected irregularities. Next. Would you like to explain any of the answers?
Sure. I would be happy to.
What is your middle name? Would you like to explain that? 'Cause
Yeah.
that was a lie.
Jeremiah. That's my granddad's name.
You're trying to lie some more. That's
Oh.
not explaining your lie. That's just lying more.
What? It's not a lie. I'm explaining where that name came from and why it's my middle name.
I'm looking at it, and here, yeah, all the ones that you lied about, if we bring it back,
I didn't lie.
you did lie.
No, I didn't.
So, knowing you, I know, like, here's asking what your middle name was.
Uh-huh.
So, from here to here is that lie. Now, this green line pretty much did not change at all. You didn't, I'm assuming that's like perspiration.
Yeah.
It's nice and cool in here, whatever. These are not life and death questions. So the blue line only moved a couple times,
Yeah.
but not enough for like me to actually see anything. But the red line, which I'm assuming is heartbeat. Did you try and lie to me today? No, well, you did. Are you sponsored by Apple? This is the one that I actually said it was a micro spike, but not enough to say like.
Basically, what we're trying to say here is that the USB lie detector doesn't work at all, and that I was 100% truthful, and in no way would I ever lie to anyone ever.
When I pinched you, that's what happened. So, is this an accurate reading? yes and no. Yes, it's reading something semi-accurately, but there's also something here that I know he lied about, and I'm not going to tell you which one it is, even though you're all just going to assume it's Microsoft.
I will actually say I lied on 2 other occasions that I don't think you picked up.
Which ones?
Not gonna tell you. What did it say about firing you guys?
Completely truthful. Like that is the least amount of movement.
When I said
Here-
yes?
Yeah. So here's Ken.
Wow.
Here's Ken. Nothing. Like
I was
not-
stone-faced. Okay. And then yours was the same?
up to here.
Okay, so didn't catch that.
So you lied about firing me and Ken.
Did lie
You
about
did
that.
not. You've never thought about firing Ken or I.
Not really, no.
Not really, or not at all.
I mean, in a way of like, I wish I could shut the company down and live in Hawaii for the rest of my life. Yes, but not beyond that. No.
I'm actually glad you bring that point up.
Okay, go ahead.
Not the living Hawaii part, whatever. But
I mean,
this is why lie detectors aren't truthful. Did he think about firing us is a very wide term.
Yeah.
That yes, he thought about firing us, but he didn't think about firing us for like malicious purposes or anything like that.
I'll actually say that this pretty much was completely accurate then. Realistically, out of all the questions, it was much better than I thought.
Now again, like, should you be hooking up your girlfriend to this and asking her if
If you're this small.
guys, if you gotta ask, it is.
Now, yeah, sure, there's the military version, the ones that are more expensive. If you use this as for fun and games, right? I think you can actually have, like, it's legit enough that I am honestly impressed with it. And I think that if you were maybe used to this and you actually wanted to get some information on your little brother, on whether he stole cookies out of the cookie jar, this would work.
I want to do this with ones where I don't know the answer. You know, I know your middle name.
Yeah.
Does that make it easier for you to lie to me?
I could tell
it,
my
like-
heart rate went up when you asked me that question. I tried to be very stone-faced and
And-
cool with it, but I could feel my heart rate like elevate.
And it does show that
Mm-hmm.
your heart rate elevated.
I do think part of that is also the breath, but I actually don't totally understand what the red line
Yeah.
is.
So like, I don't think we're getting enough information here.
Red is pulse,
Oh yeah.
green is skin galvanization, and blue is breath jitter. So pulse really is the main thing that was moving.
Again, this is so tiny.
That's
on the
very
screen.
small,
I
very
can't-
small.
yeah.
So Matt, I think we actually have to give this a pass. This
Yeah.
worked better than we expected, and while you shouldn't use it for nefarious purposes, for a fun YouTube video, say if your old Uncle Austin's lying to you, I think it does the trick.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments what you think, what I should have asked Austin, because let's face it, we can do more of these if you like it. I can ask him whatever you guys want as long as it's a yes or no question. And we'll see you in the next time, except when me and Ken are fired and he's in Hawaii.
I'm going to Hawaii. Bye.